Hi there, Savewith Crypto here. Okay, so Stuart yesterday in the Savewith Crypto Club, which is the free Telegram group we've got. If you want to join that, by the way, just go to savewithcrypto.org/TG and you'll join the announcement Telegram group. And then at the top of that, there's a pinned message where it's got the link to join this one. There's the extra step there just to keep out spammers and idiots and stuff like that. Anyway, Stuart said, what did he say? If you lock BitGet token or USDT in the launchpad, is it only locked for 7 days? Like at the end of the 7 days, you just remove it again. Just want to make sure. I said that's correct. I just want to check that I am correct. I'm pretty sure I am. So I'm just going to go over here. It's hit this one here, launch pool. Okay, so it's got this cats ongoing, whatever that is, ends in 6 days, 1 hour, 43 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay, so I'm not sure if I've got enough BGB to do this, but let's have a look anyway. So this is the one. You can either stake BGB or USDT, so let's have a look. So see if I can do it. Lock at least 5 BGB. Oh, okay, so maximum. There you go. Now, in my experience, the returns on this is going to be minimal. I mean, they're talking like 200% or whatever, but that's 200% APY. So obviously over 7 days, that's really not a lot. And, you know, you need to be staking the maximum amount, like 100,000 BGB to get any appreciable return on your money. But let's do it anyway, because I think it'll be good fun. So, okay. Right, and that's it really. But honestly, the returns from this, it's going to be minimal. It's going to be like $1 or something. But anyway, there it is. Now, while you are on BitGet, do remember to come over here to the rewards and do this every day. You know, set your phone or something, you know, and claim these points, because I keep forgetting. But the idea is you claim those points every day, and then after a 5-day streak, you get to, get some points, and then points you can swap them for various things. And if I wanted to redeem them, I can do things like, you can swap 1,000 points for 20 USDT, which is quite good, isn't it? 300 points I could swap for 3 USD, 500 for 5 USDT. You know, it's like, it's not enormous, but it is free money. And, if you haven't got a BitGet account, go to savewithcrypto.org/BitGet, and with my link only, you can get up to $30,000 free trading bonus, depending on your initial deposit and depending on your trading volume. But it's better to use my link than no link, otherwise you won't get anything, or not as much anyway. Now, regular viewers will know that I've been toying with the idea of reviewing Stonksy, which is an indicator by crypto saving expert, aka that martini guy, aka Jordan. And I did buy it yesterday, and I've got it installed on TradingView here. There it is. At the moment, I haven't entered a trade because I've been looking at various time frames, and indeed the 1 hour time frame seems to be the best one. So that would imply at the moment I should be in a long. Well, I actually am in a long. In fact, I'm in a couple of longs on a couple of different platforms, but I'm going to leave that as it is. And then when I get a clear signal to enter a trade, I will continue making the video that I am making all about that. And I'll probably do lots of videos about Stonksy actually, because I think it's going to be quite an interesting indicator. And I think a lot of people might be quite interested in getting it and then using it as part of their trading strategy. I don't think it replaces your brain entirely. I don't think you'll be able to do that, but I do want to test it like that and actually see if you can just, go long on a green background, go short on a red background, because I think certainly on the 1 hour time frame, I think that would have done quite well actually. Anyway, I am making a separate video about that, so if you want to know about that, do make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and then you'll find out. Also, if you join that Telegram group, I do announce all my new videos in the Telegram announcement channel. So if you've got that, then you will definitely know when I publish a new video. But I reckon I should have that one out today, maybe tomorrow, Monday. It is worth bearing in mind, by the way, that the CME on Friday did close their Bitcoin price at 62720. So that's like about, what, $800 or so above where we are at the moment. So, you know, there might be the possibility of making a little trade there, but I'm long anyway, so I'm quite happy to stay long until then. As for next week, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, here on the weekly time frame, this bull flag here, something like, maybe, yeah, something like that. This is like a bull flag. This is a massive bull flag. I mean, what normally happens with these things is the length of the pole, when it breaks out, it goes up that far, you know. So if that was to happen, then that pole there, and say that broke out, you know, sort of there, that would take the price of Bitcoin up to $113,000, which I think is quite likely. But obviously, you know, a lot can happen meanwhile, and it can merrily move around in that channel, going as low as, you know, say 42,000. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing over a long time. But in the immediate future, we might just consolidate for a while. Or another possibility is where we did like a double top there in like 2021. Is there a possibility that we might do another double top like that and then crash down here to 20k? Might do. But that probably means we'll see something like 80k first. And by then you would be looking at, you know, October 2025, which sounds about right for the top of the bull market. I don't know, it's all speculation. Actually, as I said that, I just noticed the Stonksy indicator down here. If you'd have been like a spot buyer of Bitcoin, you know, and you'd have been like really savvy, I'm not sure why the data only goes back to 2020. I mean, weirdly enough, that's when I got involved with crypto. And if I'd have done no trading, if I'd have just bought, if I'd have just bought when I saw the green background, not that it existed then, I would have been buying Bitcoin at $8,000, which actually was but and then I would have sold when it went red at $65,000, right? So that would have I can't do it in my head, but it's like it's got to be an 8x or something, isn't it? So I would have sold then, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't have shorted because I didn't know how to then. I don't think I did. Anyway, the price would have come down to there, then it would have gone into no trade zone. So that would have been from January 2022 until about April 2022. So you'd have had to sat on your hands for all that time doing nothing. That would have been quite painful and difficult, wouldn't it? And then at this point, I thought, oh no, it's going to go down even more. But you'd have been happy because you'd have sold up here. Okay, so then it would have come right down to February 23, and you'd have bought back in at 22 grand, 22.5 grand, and you would have gone as high as 74, and at the moment you'd be where we are, 62. You'd have actually made a load of money doing that, you know, if you'd have just traded spot backwards and forwards. But I know it's not very exciting, but just goes to show this Stonksy indicator certainly works well on ridiculous time frames like the weekly. Let's try something else. Let's try BGB. Okay, so even though the price of BGB is going up, it's not actually giving a buy signal at the moment. Let's just have a quick check of Bitcoin before I go. That's the 4 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is still in a buy zone. 5 minute, still not got a signal there. Yeah, but on the 5 minute, still in a downtrend, according to Stonksy. So that's interesting. I wouldn't have looked at that and said that, you see. I would have said, oh, we're in an uptrend now. But maybe we're not. I'll keep you up to date with this. And, you know, of course, Like I said, best thing to do is to be subscribed to the channel and have the notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Do make sure you like the video, and above all, tell your friends. Oh, and have a good Sunday. Bye.